Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fires the three. Over to the wing. Off target with his three. Clyder. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Hackett, pass to Tucker. He takes it in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Cannon looking over the floor. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Clyder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Makes it off the glass. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Hackett. No good on the triple. Here's Cannon. The three. Cranes the three-pointer. Cannon's got 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Tucker. Here he goes. And Tucker slams it in.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Cannon. That shot off the mark. And here's Tucker. They set the pick. Clyder. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Cannon. Latrey. Rebounded by Tucker. Here's Hackett. To the right side. From beyond the arc. Good on the triple. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Cannon from long range. Rebound by Shingelia. The numbers in their favor. Pulls up for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Hard to pass up a three-pointer when the defense is in a scramble mode. To stop the run. That one doesn't go.
Here's the break. Clyburn. Another shot. And the basket by Sangelli. 5 points in the game.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Hackett, the pass to Tucker. Launches it. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
17 seconds left in the first, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From deep. Unable to get that one. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. They're up by 3, and the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
3 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Going inside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
They now take the lead. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Bellinelli for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Nedovic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Bellinelli for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bellinelli's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Dos Santos, it's on target from the high post. Here's Morgan. Still without a basket. Pass to Zizic. On the wing, Bellinelli. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Dos Santos drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Courtney. A three-pointer is right on target. Courtney's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Bellinelli. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Both free throws good from Bellinelli. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
They set the pick. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. And they're running. Here's Nedovic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nedovic has got 8 points.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Pass to Courtney. Here's Morgan. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morgan's got his second basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Dos Santos offline with his 3. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
From past the arc. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Got a piece of it. And that's going to be out of bounds. No keep possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Zizic passes to Bellinelli. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Zizic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Tipped away. Here's Morgan. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Picked his pocket. Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Right wing, down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Cannon from long range. And the 3-ball is good. Cannon's got 11 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Got that one up quick. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes it inside. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
There's the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Clyburn gets a very good look and converts. He's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Really left alone that time.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Fires the 3. From the arc. And no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Hackett. And he makes good on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Cannon. That one falls. Cannon's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up 4. And we're coming right back after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Zizic, and it's Bellinelli in at the 2-guard. And the basket is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
It's good. Here's Morgan. To the left wing. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Pass to Boy. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. With the clock winding down. Here's Nedovic. Hits it from three-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Courtney. Here's Morgan. Here's Bellinelli. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Boy. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Shoots it. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Nedovic. Bellinelli is covering. Kalinic. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Good on the three-point shot. Courtney's got 5 points now in the quarter. Courtney's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Here's Nedovic. Bellinelli is covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the away team.
And so he makes both from the line. And the home team has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Hackett. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Dos Santos. No good with the triple. .151 left in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Hackett. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
One-on-one here. To the right side. Pass to Singelia. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Dos Santos. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 3.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves.